Greetings and welcome back. We're playing Distant Worlds Universe. Okay, so new day for me, so I'm just going to hit the space bar, get some numbers showing. We finished a ship design in the last episode, redesign, sorry. Where are we here? So we can start building some ships. I've only got three protectors out here right now, but we can start building some borders for defense. But before we do that, just go over a couple comments here. I wrote them down here. Just have a quick look. Yes, the bases. Once again, somebody's pointed out that all my bases are at point blank. So let's just come in and edit these if I can. Have to maybe. Yep. No, we can edit these. These values here we can change on the fly. We don't need to retrofit or redesign to do this. So all our bases are set to point blank. And basically what's going to happen is I believe that any enemy ships coming in, the base will wait until this range to fire rather than this range. So basically it'll wait until you can do point blank with all weapons and then it'll start firing everything. But that's not really optimal for what we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this to all weapons. Okay. That way, as soon as the enemy is in range, doesn't matter whether it's some Axis blasters or a concussion missile, it's going to start firing. So it'll start firing the concussion missiles till the enemy gets close enough for the Axis blasters to kick in and start firing as well. So that's probably optimal. So I'm just going to whip through all my bases and quickly do this. Okay, all weapons, all weapons. That's okay. We've already built one of these, but these particular settings you can change on the fly, so we're just going to do that. So we won't worry about that one. We already did that particular base. Edit. Yeah, this one's still at point blank, so we'll get these all tuned up. And then we'll carry on. I won't have to do this for the rest of the game. Now that we've got them set, they'll carry over to newer designs, these particular settings. Okay, and one more. Now we have to do our private bases as well. I think they're the same. So save. So come down to private, and we'll edit these. All weapons, all weapons. And one more. And save. So that should take care of that. And what was my other note? Oh, somebody pointed out one of my energy collectors, which I think was on my large spaceport. The values on energy collectors weren't quite enough. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, we're too short of the 218. Now in this case, if everything starts firing, everything starts running, and we run out of fuel storage, what's going to have to happen is the fuel capacity will have to kick in and produce the energy to drive everything. I don't know whether I'm explaining that right, but basically we just want to make sure this number is above this number. So we're just going to, we can't do that. We got to actually retrofit this, so we'll do that. So we'll manually retrofit, or manually redesign actually. So Mark III, revision B. And we'll put one more energy collector on, at least one more. We'll go with that for now because this particular spaceport is pretty close to the sun. So let's just maybe have a look at that. Yeah, so our spaceport is actually right beside the sun. So I don't need to overshoot that value for right now until we get more large built. Then I might have to adjust that. But because we're so close to the sun, I'm not going to worry about overshooting that static energy too much. So we're not going to get much loss because we're that close. Okay, so I think that was about it. And we can actually get going here. I do have to redesign my bases this episode as well. We got to put energy collectors on all those. I might do that sooner than later. But right now I want to get some ships built because basically the only thing we have nothing in military ships. We have one fleet with 3 ships in it. And that's definitely not going to be enough. So to start, I'm going to build. And coming into our large spaceport, just check our cargo here, make sure we're not short on anything significant. Carbon fiber looks like we're getting a bit short on gold as well. and argon. So we're going to have to step up our resource production here, I think. 1331 emerald crystals, which isn't a huge deal at the moment. Neither is Osalia. So we're low on a couple things, so we just got to keep that in mind when we're building. Krypton, we've got 8,300. That's a fairly, I think we need that for our missiles and that and stuff like that. Helium is important, so we got lots of that. Gold is a bit low. I'm not sure what we're going to need that for, but I'm sure it's going to be on our new designs. So we can't go too crazy building stuff, is the basic point I'm trying to make here. So let's come into, I'm just going to build 6 frigate boarders. These are our boarding vessels, which will capture other ships. So I'm just going to build 6 of those for now. Oh, stop. I just realized something. Yeah, I was monkeying with some settings in my last game, and I need to reset those. No, I don't want to rule in absence. I want to be full on micromanagement. So let's click these off. Yes, I forgot. I have to use the same version of... I used to have a separate version for doing my Let's Plays, but I don't anymore. So I want to ask what to do here as well. Okay, so we'll save that. Yes, I forgot I did that, so it's a good thing I noticed. Or before I fired up the game, anyways. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh, now I forget. We're looking at some... Oh, ships. Right. We want to build 6 boarders. And I think I already got 1 there, right? So 3... Okay, so we'll get those into a fleet. And this will be my main protection fleet for my homeworld right now. So new fleet. And we might as well just rename that right now to Homeworld Defense. Not our first fleet or second fleet. There we go. So Homeworld Defense. Okay, and we'll assign that to our homeworld to do some protecting. Now, let's just pop out here. We haven't started actually coming out to mine a whole lot yet. I think I've sent out 1 construction there, and I think I got another one down here. Okay, so we're still pretty early out here. So as far as protecting these places, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Just fire up the game here a bit. But I do want to get some protection in here. Just don't know what was in here. Forget now. Fair bit of stuff in there on 8 planets, 7 moons, and this one. We got 5 planets and 5 moons, and I was basically just going for fuel at this point. I wasn't going for too many other resources. Okay, and our scientists just increased weapons skill. Oh, and while it's on my head, let's put our intelligence agent, or whichever one it was, to work. Oh, right. We only had 1. We just got a new one. So he hasn't even been tested yet, but he does have the espionage trait. So let's go see who we need to find out some information on. We know where the Mortallans are, and we know where the Diute Alliance are. They're right beside me, and the Mortallans are over here. So we don't know where the Teekans are, the Framisk, or the Slukans. So we can actually send out a spy to actually find out where they are. Don't know. Well, maybe I'll make the Teekans a priority here. So, oops, wrong screen again. Okay, so let's take out you to the Teekans, which are Teekan Corporation. And we'll just steal their territory map because it's a fairly easy mission to accomplish, 90%, so we'll do that. And we'll find out where they are. Okay, and how did our resources end up after doing that ship build? Just see how our gold supply is here. 2,000 left. Okay. So argon's low as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back into designs. I just want to have a look at what our escort requires for each one to be built. So if we look at construction summary, gold. We need 39 pieces of gold for each one of these that we're going to build. 19 carbon fiber and 25 polymer. Okay, so let's just have another quick look at resources before I build anything. So carbon fiber, we got 2,800. Gold, we got 2,000. So I think I'm okay to maybe build a dozen escorts. I should be okay. I should have resources for that. So let's do that. Okay, and I'm going to come down to military ships. And all my ships don't start automated, so I have to actually automate them myself. And basically what they're going to do is just buzz around protecting stuff. They'll escort, they'll protect my mining stations, they'll help out in a fight if they need to. So they're just going to be automated, buzzing around, helping out. I don't take too much control of that. And why are you automated? I don't know. It's not in a fleet either. I must have messed that up or something. And I just noticed I have my autosave on, which I need to shut off for these games. This is going to be tricky. Because I'm using the same version to actually record as I do for everything else. Okay, so just before I forget about that again, I'm just going to throw this into Homeworld Fleet. Come back into Options. And I'm going to take that autosave off because I save after every episode anyways, and that way we don't have to sit and watch it run. Okay, so let's let that build. Now, did I build a bunch of explorers? No, I didn't. I think I was going to. I think, was this the game I disbanded all those? I think it was, because I couldn't get anywhere. Yeah, we're going to have to wait for better hyperdrives and everything before we can actually get too much further. I think I got a fuel station coming at 1 star there, so we'll be able to reach out a little bit further. Okay, we've secluded nexus. We've come across a secluded nexus. Ancient ruins from lost civilization. Should we investigate? Yes. And our survey team found nothing of interest in the secluded nexus. So somebody's beaten us to this one. So whatever bonus was there is gone now. And where was that? Actually, did I send a ship over to investigate something? Okay, well, let's have a look. Okay, this is kind of freaking me out here. Where are these runes coming from? Okay. That's kind of odd. Oh, okay. I see. That's our system. This is a diode. So I just went in. I'm just in there checking out what their runes are all about. Yeah, there they are there. Okay, no, I thought that was my home system. I was wondering why those were refiring. Okay, no problem. Carry on. I'm just not used to having another race so close beside me here. Okay, so construction ships, or one of them is available, and you need to be retrofitted. So we'll issue that order. I think you need to be retrofitted as well, so we might as well do that. He's coming back for fuel, but I could put some more fuel supply on him. I wonder if I shouldn't just do that, just so we can get out here a little better. I don't want to drain my fuel supplies, so we're building a gas mining station there, so I'll come out and start exploring this area here a bit. So we'll do that. And here comes all our escorts. And things are just flying by here. Okay, another pirate. So let's go see if you know anybody. And you don't. So we'll just say goodbye. Please don't extort me for money. Okay, so we now we got fission reactors. And now we are going for the better hyperdrive. So we'll be able to expand out much better once we get this. How much is it? 238 to rush. So I'll try to rush that technology as soon as I can. And how are we doing on Open Trade Network? I'm just getting started on that. Okay, well, we'll carry on. And here come the rest of the escorts. Okay, so now I just want to have another look at my resources. Especially gold. Yeah, we're getting pretty low on this stuff. So let's go to the planner, actually, because I think I might have... Yes, I got a couple construction ships. So let's go to the planner and figure out what we're missing here. So I'm going to sort by strategics. And we definitely need argon. We got 0 sources of that. And we need that for... Yeah, it's not a huge issue right now. Nothing that we're building. Maybe ion cannons in a little bit. This stuff is a bit later on. So nothing really pressing there, but I'll probably get some anyway. So just drop down to a galaxy priority. And I'll sort by distance. And we will see if there's any argon out here. And there should be lots of it. Oh, I got it right in my own system here. Not the greatest source, but I think I'll take it. That one's better, and that's in our system as well, so we'll get that one. Okay, so that takes care of that 0. Lead. Oh yes, we got to get some lead. And we got some in our system, so we're going to actually pick one of these sources, not that one. That's actually a really good source of stuff there. So we get some steel, gold, and lead there. So we'll send a construction ship to get that. And we also need iridium. Now iridium we're going to have to probably travel for. Yeah, that's going to have to be outside our system. There's a source of it there. We just change this to iridium. Yeah, there's one source in our system. I guess it's a fairly good one. Okay, and we'll grab that one. Oh, okay. We have no construction ships available now. But what I can do is I can queue the next mission. Or that next available one to build one there. So that's queued up for whoever finishes theirs. Or I guess I'd probably assigned it to one of these. Yeah, one queued. So this one here got the queued mission. If we double click the name, we can look at the queued missions here. So it's going to build a gas mining station at that planet, and then next it's going to build a mining station at that planet. Casplia 6 and 4 is where we're heading there. So that shouldn't take too long considering it's in our system, so we'll let that go. So that takes care of a couple of zeros. And discoveries, I'm not going to bother buying any of those. And let's just see what we're paying out in pirate protection. 21k. Okay, let's have another look at these pirates here. We're paying 3 of them. Which 3? This one. 43 ships. 41, 328. Okay, so you appear to be costing me the most, I think. 60 ships. I might keep this one. They got a fair few ships. And I might offer them some work. I might try, somebody suggested maybe utilizing the pirates a bit more. So what I might do, iron trade mining. You can't directly get them to do stuff for you. You have to actually put a bid out for protection. So I'm thinking what I might do is this station out here. We'll set up a pirate mission for this, just to protect it. So let's select the mining station. If we come down here, we have a button, Assign Missionary Defense Mission. So I think we'll just try that for now. Okay, so if we select that. Oh, we gotta come up into pirate missions here. And there we go. There's 3 empires considering it. And Iron Trade Mining is bidding on it. So basically what happens is the 3 empires will bid, and whoever bids there. So someone undercut that one bid. Okay, so it got assigned to the Thespis gang, which is one of our friends. It's these guys. We're paying them 328 credits, so we can we'll pay them a bit more to help protect that one station out there. Now, they only get the money if they actually protect it. They have to actually send a ship over to do it. And if the mining station gets destroyed or boarded or captured or whatever, then they don't get that money. They failed the mission, so they don't get the money, and I guess we just lose the station. So we'll let that run, and we'll come back and we'll check on that and see if there's any pirates protecting it. Okay, we got some research done. What did we just finish, actually? Gravitic weapons. Okay. Oop. I don't know why I'm going back in there again. Okay, gravitic weapons. So maybe we should move into... Actually, I think what I'm going to do is upgrade my Maxis blasters. Because it's just an improvement, you don't have to retrofit to get the benefit of doing this. So I'm just going to actually do that and our railguns. And that'll just make our weaponry just a little bit better. Okay, so we'll do that. Carry on. Still 0 ships defending that target. But that's okay because we can't defend it either. So. So they got basically 2 years to complete this mission to actually protect this. And did I notice that last episode there was a pirate here? Let's just pause and go have a look. It's our friends anyways. It's the Thespis gang. Okay. So we'll let them go. They're pretty close, so maybe I'll try snuggling up. I keep trying this, and in the end, I just end up stomping them. But we'll give it another shot. And you can also assign missions if you're short on a particular resource. For instance, say you want more Emrys crystal. You can assign a mission for pirates to bring that to you. And their smuggling ships will bring that over to you. So if you're short on something and you just can't find it or get to it, you can start a pirate mission to get some. So you're not usually always stuck. It's going to cost you money, though. And look at this. We got 10 ships defending this target. They might be still on their way, but they're... Okay, so that's done. So we got a construction ship available now. And I might as well maybe stick in this system a bit if I can. Of course, it's a little ways out there. Okay, well, you go retrofit. Get that done. Get an energy collector on him so he doesn't waste too much while he's sitting there building stuff. Waste too much fuel, that is. Okay, we now know where the Teekans are. Oh, got them up there. That's them up there. Okay, so what are they all about? 6.7 billion. Ooh, look at the GDP. Nice. Teekans always do very well in money. In fact, if you ever want to exploit money off them, you can usually sell them tech. Let's just go have a quick look here. Yeah, how much cash have they got? 87, so it's not overly great. They usually do a bit better than that. Yeah, I'm not going to do it anyways, but it's just interesting to see just how rich they are. Okay, carrying on. I guess I can go do something else with that intelligence agent now, and we'll see what kind of traits he ended up with. Which one was it? Him? No, it was him. So plus 12% to espionage. Get that bubble out of the way. Counter-espionage plus 15, so it'll be good if he's just sitting at home. So let's take him back out. And we need to know where the Framisk are. Or to rather know where the Slookans are. Maybe we'll go for the Slookans first. They're another bug species, I believe, so we might get along okay. So we'll just grab their territory map. And again, really good success probability, so we'll just go for that. That's a pretty safe mission. Okay, we'll carry on. And I think what I'll do before I end this episode is I'll do the base redesigns. I have to be a little more diligent on these redesigns, I think, at this level. I can't like wait for a convenient spot to be doing them. So I might be doing retrofits whenever I need them, not just at the end of episodes. But I think that's what we'll do. We got 5 minutes left, so maybe we'll go take a look at that. Actually, before I do that, let's maybe come into our comparisons and see how we're doing. Hey, oh yeah, this, I'm just going to say I'm in top spot, but this doesn't matter. We'll go to the achievement screen to figure out where we're sitting. So 65,000, and then you got 33, 54, 24, 86. I think they're really rocking on economy, probably. Let's just go have a look. Yep. So we're first in population. Okay. Ooh, second of the Teekans in economy. That's pretty good. And still pretty weak in military, but we're going to be building that up as we go at this point. We've got the cash flow to do it, so I should get on that. Okay, so I'll just end this episode, and we'll do some base redesigns before we leave. So if you don't want to watch that, you can safely take off. But for those who do want to watch it, we'll get started. Okay, I'm just going to go auto upgrade again to take us to Mark IVs. And we need energy collection is the main reason I'm doing this retrofit. So let's just sort by category and by name. And do we have any? Yeah, I could put countermeasures on all these as well. I wonder if I shouldn't hop up the weaponry a bit. But these are small spaceports. I generally build a lot of these, so I don't want the maintenance cost to be a huge amount. It's a pretty good starter port, I think. So I'm not going to worry about doing too much with weaponry on that. Let's just get the countermeasures and the energy collection going. So 96, we're overshooting the static energy because of loss from distance from the sun. So I might throw an extra one on this because I'm not sure where these are going to end up, these space stations. It could be at the furthest reaches of the solar system, or they could be right beside the sun. I don't know. Whenever we place them. So go to 120, that's fine. And I won't worry about tweaking out too much more of this right now because we're not going to be using them for a bit. Same with that one. We'll just go in and put the countermeasures and the energy collection on. I'm not even sure if this is even advisable on bases. I think we'll put them on, but likelihood of avoiding incoming weapons fire while in combat. So I think they are beneficial to our bases, so I'm going to put them on anyways. It's not a big component, it's only one size, and I don't think they take a whole lot. Bit of polymer, gold, and silicon. So we won't worry about that. But let's get some more energy collection on here to hit our 120. So we'll overshoot it by 144. And again, I don't use this design right away anyway, so I won't spend too much time in it. Now this one we are using, so I'm going to auto retrofit or auto upgrade. We'll take the revision B out of there. So countermeasures and energy collection. Oop, I already did the energy collection on this one, but we'll leave it at 264. That's fine. But I do want to maybe put some. I already put fighters on here. Did I put any Epsilon torpedoes on this thing yet? No, I haven't. So we'll put a handful of those on. There, I'll put 10 on. So that's pretty good protection there. Hub. Oops, I didn't need 2 of those, but gives us a little bit more boarding strength, so we'll just leave it. So we got Epsilon torpedoes, concussion missiles, and Maxis blasters on this base. Yeah, let's just check our energy. We still got lots of energy. And the reason we still have lots of energy is because we have converted to fission reactors from basic space reactors. So these are more efficient, so that's actually put our excess energy output way up. So that's why we're able to put the Epsilon torpedoes on without actually adding more reactors. Area weapons, oh man, I never use these. I never used gravitons either. I should start incorporating those into my designs a bit better. But I think we'll go with that for now. 440 firepower. Okay, so we'll just save that. And we will auto upgrade this one. And I'm not sure what all I'm going to do with this one. I wouldn't mind flushing out the weaponry a bit more, but I'm kind of concerned about my resource problems at the moment with gold. I don't know if this even takes gold. Yes, it does. Yeah, so okay, I might wait on the weaponry on these. I will upgrade them eventually, but yeah, like I said, I want to keep resources in mind right now until we get a little better established on those. Okay, so we'll just do the countermeasures and the auto upgrade on these and the energy collectors. So we'll put those on. And these won't take too long to do. And by having all these energy collectors on, we're going to save a lot of fuel. Okay, so we'll save that. And private sector. Okay, so countermeasure. Did we do this already? I don't think we did, no. Okay, and one more. Okay, so good enough. So that's all our bases redesigned. And we're at 31 minutes, so I guess we'll just bring this one to a close. So if you're still with me, thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you next time.